Hi, my name is Noah. I grew up in a really godly family. My nana would always take us to church, and I would always wake up and every Saturday morning, just get up, get ready, go to church. But my mind, it wasn't really into church. I didn't have the full picture about who God was and how He viewed me, how He looked at me. But then things changed about 3 years ago when we started doing a Bible study just for the youth, for the young people. My aunties were running it, and my mom as well. And there's one of the ladies, she started to explain everything to me about who Jesus was, what he did for me, how He paid for my sins, and how through Him we are given another chance. And it was probably said in church when I was growing up, but I just didn't listen. But this time around, I took it in. I really understood it, and it just, from that moment, it just changed my life and my view on God. I started to view Him as someone who loves me and who wants the best for me, and just to try and not do life without Him, to always include Him in my daily life. I have a relationship with Him now, something that I didn't have growing up. So I've chosen to be baptized today because my relationship with God is growing, and I've come to the point where I feel like this is the next step for me, just to make that commitment to Jesus. Yeah, the way I see it, it's one of the best things that like anyone could ever do, because it's like I'm putting my life in God's hands. I feel like who better to trust my life with than God. I still have worries, but like I know He tells us not to worry, so I try my best. I always pray and to say, God, can you help me with this? That's how much my relationship with Him is growing. I can just talk to Him on a daily basis. Whenever something goes wrong, pray. Whenever something goes right, pray. That's how I was taught as well. So I thank my nana who taught me to always pray. I may not have understood it back then, but now that I'm growing up, I just thank her for that as well. Yeah, Jesus has given me a lot of hope. I found that I can trust Him with all that I need, and with whatever problems I have. I found that as soon as I pray, I start to feel His presence. I feel like my worries and my fears, they're still there, but I know that God is there as well. And I try and put my heart to put my trust in Him. And I've had ups and downs, but God is always there. He's always been there, and I just want everyone to know that there's nothing that can stop you from receiving His love. His love is always there for you. We often hear things saying that we aren't loved, or based on other people's opinions, but for me, I always remember that God loved me so much that He gave His Son for me, and that always helps me through. My name is Sharon Halatanga Loa Tupuno Leolahi Manuela, and I have hope because of Jesus Christ.